Hey, my name is Jackie Nicole, and I'm just going to show you some workouts that I like to do with my suspension training bands. I really like these. I've been using them for a while, but I pretty much use them for anything from squats to push ups to back workouts, biceps, triceps, just full body. Um, and once I got comfortable with them, I find that it's a good twist for some of my clients. We can all do um, back, biceps, all those things. But, after a while, you want to try something a little different. And so, yeah, I like to incorporate this on top of just, you know, strength and resistance, or cardio and balance work. So, I did a couple different things. I'm going to do 10. And so, the first one was the squat. And the second one, I did like a squat with a jump, just a little bit of a modification. And then I also have my favorite thing for my back and shoulders, and that would be the inverted row. I'm also doing a reverse lunge. I'm just adding that knee drive just because. Why not? I got this band from Walmart. It's the Gold's Gym suspension bands, and I don't think they cost more than $15. It was at Walmart. It was there. I was like, why not? Because it's pretty easy to set up. You can put it on your door, or you can hang it on, like I did, my fence. You can pretty much find something where you feel like it's going to anchor down really good. And I think you have to be a certain weight, but it's something like over 200 pounds. Might be like 270 pounds. So I definitely recommend that you check the label and see, just to make sure that it's going to support you. Also, one thing that I like about this is that, you use your body weight, but you're also using gravity, and it improves your balance and strength. So when I do something like a single leg deadlift, or, I just feel like I'm working on my posture. But if I don't have it to where I'm ready to put the weights in my hands, well, that's fine, because I can use the TRX bands, and I can use it to help me out as little or as much as I need it. If I personally feel like if whatever you do that you can do without equipment, you can find a way to put those TRX bands in your hands or put them on your feet, and it'll still be a good workout. One of my favorite workouts is a push-up, and that's because there are like 100 ways that you can do a push-up. There are 100 ways that it can work. So, you master doing it on the floor, or you're just starting out. It's perfect. You can do push-ups depending on where you have your feet. It makes it more difficult or less difficult, and that's not just for push-ups. That's pretty much for a lot of the workouts. As you bring your feet in to where you're practically standing up, that obviously makes it easier. But as you bring your feet away to where you're laying down, it makes it a little bit harder. Same can be said when you do like tricep extensions, which is what I'm trying to do. And it's all about finding that distance. So, you can't see my feet, but my feet are constantly, trying to find that spot. I usually don't do my workouts outside, but my 2-year-old was going to sleep, and I didn't want my music to wake him up. So there I go. I'm outside. I'm enjoying it. But it's kind of different when you're on the grass. You're trying to find your footing. You're not in your usual spot. But, I made it work. It happened. Oh, yeah. So I also like doing these for, shoulders. So the first time I used TRX bands or suspension training bands, it was at a gym that I was working at, and I had never used them before, but I was expected to utilize them in my classes, in my group sessions. So I have a love-hate relationship with this because the learning curve was so, so hard to look like I was a pro with something that I never quite used. But, when you're using your body weight and you just like practice good form, be safe, there's really no way to mess this up. I mean, that's the good thing about using this versus a machine.
That's right. It looks sensual.
It's because you're using your own body weight, and that resistance is priceless. Hey, and this pretty much wraps up everything. Check out some information in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Then hopefully you try one or two of these things when you're in the gym. And make sure you check me out on Facebook. It's under J Invictus Fitness. Or you can go to my Instagram at LaDopestInvictus.